back. And it is raining a little bit more. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, the wipers are going. Remember, the wipers are on intermittent. So, we went to urgent care. Wasn't that fun? Blast. So, the big toe does not appear to be broken. Which is both good news and not so great news at the same time. Like, at least with a break, you know, you should have a reasonably effective course of action and know what to expect. And yeah, well, it turns out the doctor thinks I have something called gout, which is an arthritis type condition where uric acid builds up in larger joints. So he has suggested anti-inflammatories and all that other super fun stuff. I asked him to take an X-ray because I just needed evidence, right? I needed proof. We know that I have anxiety, so I just wanted to make sure that I was not dealing with a break, with another fracture. And he took another X-ray, and it turns out that the initial break is
awesome in the sense that it is not healed at all in the last 4 months.
Originally happened when we saw it. It was actually at the urgent care that we were just at when we saw it for the first time, and even that doctor said, you know, like, you probably need surgery, so I'm gonna refer you over to the hospital. You know, they can get you in faster. They didn't. So they put me in a what did they start with? So they put me in an air cast that was way too big
and broken.
And broken. Oh, so let me put this into context. So I will insert a picture of the original fracture here. Okay, so then they put me in an air cast that was used, too big, and broken. Every time I walked, I could feel the brake kind of doing the wave in my foot. So I made Michael, originally I was getting Michael to take the air cast back and do something. I don't know what I expected you to do, but it seems like forever ago now. But then, you know, like, I think the foot was hurting more, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't continue to do this, so I need to go back to the hospital. So Michael was like right at the hospital already. So Michael came back home, he picked me up, we went back to the hospital, and the doctor who actually saw me then took a look at the X-ray, and it's like, yeah, no, that is an unstable fracture. That should not be in an air cast. That needs to be in a stationary cast. So they put on a plaster cast and gave me an appointment for the orthopedic surgeon. Yeah, don't eat animals. Gave us an appointment for the orthopedic surgeon a week and a half later. Okay, so I sort of made do with that. The plaster cast, it was heavy and hot and uncomfortable and too tight in spots. So then we got upgraded to a fiberglass cast, which looked super cool. I'll insert a picture or two of my fiberglass cast here. So we're sort of going along, but then I started developing what's called compartmental syndrome, and that's where Basically, I'm swelling out the bottom of my cast where my toes are, and swelling out the top of my cast where my knee is, but there's nowhere for things like swelling to go in the middle, right? So then you risk blood flow being blocked, etc., etc. So we had the fiberglass cast vented, and then we went back in and they removed the fiberglass cast and they put me in an air cast that actually fit and wasn't broken. And that was sort of going on. You know, they said still don't bear weight and, you know, continue doing what you're doing. Then we get another x-ray and it's still not really healing after 6.5 weeks. No, we were at 8 weeks at that point, I think. No, I think we were at like almost 8 weeks at that point. We're at 7 weeks or something. And they took another x-ray and it still wasn't healing. And the doctor at the hospital was like, oh, well, you know, start bearing a little bit of weight on it as you can tolerate it. You know, I'm pretty sure you're not going to need surgery. Okay, that was 6 weeks ago. And then, and I'm like, no, like you have to get me in sooner. And they're like, no, we can't do that because it's booked. So, needless to say, we asked for a referral to another orthopedic surgeon. Do you think that was a good call?
Yeah.
I'm kind of done being dinkle-winkled around. We're in the air cast. I'm supposed to take anti-inflammatories for the gout. Appointment with another orthopedic surgeon next week. So that is a step in a direction, because I am quite over the other orthopedic surgeon. Because for the very beginning, you know, I was pretty clear that we have a toddler at home. I'm home with the toddler full time. I'm the one that needs to keep him entertained and busy, and you know, I have a family to take care of, and that say we don't have help available to us here. So it is me and Michael and Gavin and our 2 oldest boys. But they both live in different cities. And our oldest has been phenomenal throughout this. Like, he was coming down every couple weeks until about 3 weeks ago. And I kind of miss him. I miss him. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So from the very beginning, you know, I was telling the surgeon, like, I don't have time to, you know, wait another 6 weeks in the air cast for you to say, oh, oops, we should have done surgery, and then have to do surgery and then have to be off it again for another 10 weeks. I said, I don't have that sort of time. Oh, no, you're not going to need surgery. Well, something needs to happen, because the bones are not approximated. So the bones need to be together, right, to heal. Mine aren't. And there was like a little spot that it was like trying to form like a little callus. But so I'm forever gonna have this like bone sticking out of the side of my foot. Like, seriously, people? I'm not pleased. I'm totally not pleased. So, we have another appointment.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week. And apparently, I have to take it easy. Yeah. Well, the good news is that I actually do take it easy for a couple days once a doctor tells me to, don't I?
Doctor.
Yes, you wait a couple days before you stop listening to the doctor.
Doctor. Doctor.
It's funny because it's true.
I am do it. I am do it. I am do it.
Yeah, it is a
I am
little.
do it.
You are gonna do it? It is a little stressful.
No.
Yeah, and being immobilized has been unique. Michael did get me a scooter though, which has been so awesome. Where's them? Because Gavin and I go like everywhere. We go all over the place, and Gavin and I quite enjoy it. We call it going for a scoot, and I'll have to bring you guys on, you know, sometime and maybe time lapse it. That'd be kind of fun. But now we are going for lunch, and we're going for lunch at a restaurant. Gavin loves to go to restaurants. And I'm going to have a pee somewhere, hopefully not in the car. And yeah, and then I will check in with you guys. This is a really long vlog. I'm probably gonna have to separate this into parts. Okay. What do you say?
Bye.
Hi. We are out for lunch. That is Gavin's spot. Where is Gavin? Our friends want to see you. Our friends want to see you.
You gotta get in your spot.
Mommy's got a video going.
What?
There's a video. Our friends are looking for you.
You're supposed to be in your spot over here.
Okay, come on, sit up. We ordered a bunch of yummy stuff. Bunch of yummy stuff. Yeah. My psoriasis is acting up around my nose.
Help. Bring dirt.
You're dripping.
What are you eating, Gavin?
Huh?
What are you eating?
Cute.
What's your bowl? Spoon in the bowl? Spoon in the bowl?
Why?
I need you to sit in your seat so you don't stop making a big mess all over. Okay? There we go.
What kind of soup is it, Daddy?
Mushroom congee.
Is it delicious? Is it delicious? So what do we got over here?
The sticky rice samai, sticky rice and lotus leaf, crystal dumpling, and mushroom dumpling.
Ah!
Yeah, way. You're hilarious.
Like this, Daddy. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo.
No.
Why not?
Try again. Wait, this. This. Like this.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes.
Yay!
Love that. Daddy.
We have been trying to teach Daddy how to sound like a fire truck for about 5 minutes, and it just occurred to me to turn on the vlog and let you guys hang out with us.
Just in time for me to get it right.
It was so
I
stinking
can
funny.
do a Gavin approved siren now.
Oh, lunch was amazing. Lunch was amazing.
Vegetarian dim sum is
Yum.
awesome.
We always eat way too much, but then we'll eat really, really light tonight for supper.
But because it's not all you can eat, we get to take home leftovers.
Yes, which is awesome. We're going home. I am going upstairs to rest, and I'm going to keep working on Gavin's curriculum and try to get some laminating done and plan out. Oh, Gavin's gonna play outside on his bike with Daddy. So now we're home. I'm glad we put the AC on before we left, because it is a little warm and muggy. Okay. Toodles!